I hope this thing doesn't get deleted. Alright, hi, this is Andy from Santa Barbara Wargaming. We got a 35-point Kallus versus Gorton battle report going on. I'm going first, and here's my deployment. I've got Anissa Ravel on the side. She has marked up, what's his name? Thor Steinhammer to be her prey. I've got a minimum unit of swordsmen plus the UA. Full unit of legionnaires. Got Kallus back here. A Ravagore, a Shredder, and then a full unit of Raptors. And this is going to be what I'm going to try to smack down Mark with. So here, hand me that, you can do your deployments.
Okay, here we go. Ah!
He's 16.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm just using my
90% chance of hitting to a 90% chance of hitting.
Hey.
Using my tried and true Gorton list, where it's just Gorton, who's running a Basher. I've got Thor Steinhammer, who's running a Hammer Rock Ram. He is the client of the Boker. I've got a full unit of Ogre and Assault Corps. Gorton is also running a Gunner and a Blaster. And then I've got a full unit of Horgenhold Forge Garden. So that's that.
Alright. Okay, turn one for me, top of turn one. Basically, it was a whole lot of running. The Raptors, they didn't actually run. They just moved up 9 inches. The Ravagore moved up 6 inches, just riled for 1. The Legionnaires did run forward, put themselves in base to base.
For shield wall, right?
For defensive line, plus
defensive
2.
line, yeah.
Yeah. Also, they are in his command range of 8. So, let's see here. Is it all model? Wildlands models, command range, friendly, fraction warrior model. Okay, so some of these guys actually get a +2 armor bonus for unyielding for being in his command range. I'll need to move him up a little further before.
Broken.
Yeah, well, I activated him first and had him go this way, 6 inches, and cast some spells, and that's why he didn't move up a whole lot. But Ignite is actually on the swordsman and not on Kallus like I had it there. Then they ran forward. They're kind of hanging out here on the other side of the woods. And then Anissa ran forward around them, and as I mentioned earlier, her prey is Thor. So
This
we'll
guy,
see how that goes.
Right there.
That's right. And so that was it. So now it's time to see what Mark does at the bottom of turn 1.
Okay, so it's the bottom of turn 1. Essentially all I did was I allocated 1 point of focus each to the Basher, the Gunner, and the Blaster. I moved all these guys up just so that next turn they might have some utility to counteract the Cav. Thor used, we still couldn't figure out what it's called, whatever his special ability, his hot rod ability, it's not tune up, or maybe whatever the fuck it's called. It made him advance.
Power booster?
Thor ran up. Gorton, the Basher ran up. Gorton cast Strength of Granite and ran him behind him. The Boker's doing what the Boker does best, which is try to keep within reach of his client. And then I ran up in my usual staggered infantry line here, the Horgenhold Forge Guard. So basically all I need to do is to take whatever's coming from me the next turn and try to weather it and then hit back as hard as I can.
I'll be nice. I think that got it.
No, it didn't.
No, what did you say?
I said, fuck you, Andy!
He's the sportsman of our group here. Alright, so this was top of turn 2. I moved pretty much everybody up. Put the Legionnaires up first, have them in their little base to base. Tried to get Kallus closer to them. These 2 clumps are within his 8-inch command range, and the caster's not dead. Popped my feet as well. And then the next thing I tried to do, I moved up the swordsmen, they ran, they didn't really do anything else. Up kept Ignite. Anissa moved up, shot one of the Horgenhold down, and then failed to kill the other one, or failed to kill the other one. And then Light Cav moved away. Then the Ravagore came up, tried to take a pot shot at Gorton, and my line of sight was blocked with the Legionnaires. So unfortunately, between the wall and the Legionnaires, I could not draw line of sight to Gorton. So that was a wasted effort. And let's see, over here, the Raptors were pretty successful. They moved up, killed off 3 of the 3 of the 5 Ogre and Assault Corps, and then Light Cav moved back.
Sissies.
Yep, and
Prey still on Thor.
Prey is still on Thor. It's Kallus's feet. We'll see if this is a good time to pop it or not. So we'll see what Mark does in bottom of turn 2.
Popping and locking, fool. So it's the bottom of turn 2,
Yeah.
I believe. Gorton moved up real briefly. I allocated focus to my usual jacks. Gorton moved up real briefly. He kept strength of granite. He popped his feet, and I slid all these little clumps of legionnaires.
Yes.
I slid the clumps of legionnaires sideways, and then I slid. I slid the Ravagore into the woods.
Those are the only ones that you caught, though.
That was it. But they got their speed, rat, and death debuff, and they can't charge next turn, even though they couldn't charge anyways. And then I charged my Horgenhold. I killed some.
Killed some Legionnaires, and so I don't have any Incubi, and I replaced the Striders and the Deathstalkers. There are proxying for Incubi.
They're proxying for Incubi. I also was able to create a few Incubi with my blaster here. He took a few of the Legionnaires out. I took a pop shot at Kallus. I did a few points of damage. I ran my Ogre and Assault Corps over here. Thor did his usual shenanigans, moving the Rock Ram up. He didn't really do that much damage to the Ravagore.
Yeah,
it was kind of pathetic, actually. And I've kind of really left myself in a precarious position. I think I really overextended myself.
Got the Raptors there.
The movement that Andy has, that Legion is really known for, even though you don't have a lot of movement shenanigans in this list, I think that your flanks are really going to cause me some serious damage.
Because hopefully the pincher effect will start to come together.
So we'll come back at the top of turn 3.
Alright, so top of turn 3. Let's see, over here in this morass of guys and trying to activate things and recover from the feet, Gorton's feet, I was able to kill a couple of the Horgenhold guys over here.
No.
I kind of got excited about cleave and overtake, so I didn't move the rest of my swordsmen. So this guy killed one Horgenhold and then cleaved and overtook another one, or overtook and cleaved another one. That was all I could do with the swordsman, so I really forgot to move them, so it was a bad activation there. I tried to clear out the other guy that was here. There were two guys here, killed one, missed another with the Legionnaires. Tried to do stuff with the Incubi, but there's just too many models around, so it blocked charge lanes and just didn't really do much. So I was able to move this guy around and engage that blaster. The Ravagore shot, killed off one guy, lit these guys on fire, continues fire on them. Let's see, Anissa killed off a couple more over here, and then the Raptors moved over, and between their poison shots were able to kill off Thor and the Boker.
They did their job.
Yeah, one Raptor left over to put a shot on Gorton, but at dice -10, it was a futile effort, and so not the most effective turn. Oh, Kallus
went and ran and hid.
Yeah, when hidden. Oh, I did roll 6 for my hyper regeneration, so I got 3 damage points back, which is pretty nice.
Legion's broke.
Yep. Put him in the woods. Put tenacity on him. So we'll have him at a nice high defense, hopefully. Yeah, we'll see how bottom of turn 3 goes. Don't worry about
it. Are you filming that? Okay, so this is the
bottom of 3?
This is the bottom of turn 3. I'll try to be as quick as I possibly can. Basically, my Ogre and Assault Corps ran over here. I allocated my normal type of focus. Thor was gone, and so my Rock Ram just kind of walked over here and he lazily smacked somebody to death. An Incubi to death.
Or an Incubus.
Gorton shot 2 of the Legionnaires, took them out. My spray, I can't remember.
Killed some other guys.
These guys rallied. These guys.
Well, they passed their. They freaked out and then rallied.
They freaked out and then they rallied. They're like, okay, I'll stay. And then the Ogre and Assault Corps shot independently. I was trying to get some blast damage. I was able to kill 2 guys. I can't remember.
One guy. So, that was it.
That was it.
Wait, sorry.
See what we can do.
Top of turn 4.
Top of 4. Okay, so
inner tubes.
So Kallus activated.
Fallopian.
Hyper regenerated 2 wounds back. We did the shot clock thing and lost 1 off the maximum number of wounds. But
get on with it.
Okay. Not a whole lot happened. I mean, this flank moved in and killed some guys and The Ravagore charged and killed the autonomous rock rammer super something hammer. I don't know.
He's
Rock rammer avalanche.
Rock ram, super ham.
Yeah, something.
All right.
All right. The
These guys.
see, the Raptors moved up. 3 of them shot at Gorton. Backstrike bonus. They put some damage on him, not a whole lot. Anissa came in. She shot at him with prey. I think did nothing, or maybe a few more points of damage.
I think that you ended up doing something like 4 points of damage to. Oh god.
Yeah.
4 points of damage with
Gorton has 6 left.
Yeah, he's got 6 left.
He's got 6 left. I moved the rest of the guys in to kind of engage. That was about it. Not much else going on. So we'll see what Mark can do.
Basically, the only reason I'm still playing is that I said that I would not forfeit. So
You know, the thing about this game though is you can win at the last
you
minute
can
when you're
pull
not-
it out, yeah. Especially when you're playing against really broken game mechanics like hordes,
Well,
where
then
you can just transfer damage.
You might as well just forfeit then.
You might as well.
There's no way that you can win. Go for it. You're going.
Oh, okay. So it's the bottom of the 4th. Basically, I just I headbutted a few guys to death, which was pretty nice. My Ogre and Assault Corps, I think they whiffed, or I can't.
They
even
killed
remember.
one guy.
They killed one guy, and then my Basher, he charged in. He killed one guy. He popped his flak field. And he actually killed a few more swordsmen.
And put 2 damage on the Ogren dude too.
Put 2 damage on the Ogre dude. He rolled very good. So aside from that. Nothing to report. I'm just waiting to die.
Yeah,
Andy.
Gorton.
Andy. Danger zone.
At top of turn 5, we're gonna record this to see if I can shoot Gorton to death.
I think you probably can.
I hope so. We'll see. The main thing is the dice minus 9 for damage.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the Raptors moved up. We're gonna take a shot at Gorton.
Let's do it.
All right. So backstrike bonuses.
Arena.
Rat 7 effective, and then rat or +2 for the backstrike bonus. And some of them have line of sight to Anissa, so you get another +2. But anyway, so we'll start with him. He has effective rat.
Yeah, you got
that
it.
hits. All right. Backstrike bonus. Well, no damage backstrike. But let's see here.
Pow.
I'm POW 10
Arm 19.
with poison.
Anything but.
So yeah, dice minus 9.
Nope. That's my 3.
Well, that was a good roll. So 5 points of damage.
And he's down to 1.
All right. And the next guy. And that hits.
He hits.
Dice minus 9.
Dice minus 9. And he's dead.
Wow.
Man. Look.
3.
Andy,
Alright.
you get such good dice rolls. Okay. So
Legion of Everbroken, what can I say?
Legion of Everbroken
Guaranteed
continue to
win.
be broken. This is kind of what the board looked like when we were done. I made some mistakes, but I haven't really played this guy for a little while, and
Kallus is cool.
I really suck.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, in general, Kallus. Some impressions of Kallus. The Broken of Everblight, we'll call him, I guess.
Yeah?
His regeneration really helped. He's got a pretty decent control range. He's just got an average control range, but he didn't do anything. He just ran and hid.
Yeah, it's kind of hung out.
Swordsman with his feet. Instead of me basically running through the infantry, his feet made like a instant tar pit. So I think that his feet's really interesting. It could be really useful, and it's very fluffy.
Nice denial.
There's stealth.
It was a good game. You know, I mean, up until the point where I saw that I was absolutely going to die or get tabled. It was good. So
Yeah, not too bad. I'm stoked to give Kallus a try again. Alright, so that was another battle report from Santa Barbara Wargaming, and we have some others in the pipe for you too. And more crazy stuff over there. Alright, signing out.
signing off.
Say bye.
Good night.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels so good. Oh.